guys, TheCoffeeCrafter here, aka Miners of 49ers. Today I'm doing another mod spotlight called the Twilight Forest mod. It's a pretty awesome mod. It adds a whole new dimension with its own new structures and weapons and just a bunch of cool stuff. Honestly, in my opinion, it's one of the best mods out there. And before I get started, just want to let you all know, remember to hit that like button and subscribe button. I want to see if we can get maybe at least 10 to 50 likes on here. That'd be great. And so let's go in and get started. So the first thing I want to look at is, how do you get to the Twilight Forest? That's one of the real questions. So here's how you get there. First off, you make a pool like this. It has a pool of water, 2x2 pool, and surround it by just any type of plant you want. It could be mushrooms, it could be dead brushes, whatever you want to do. Next thing you're going to want is you're going to want to go get a diamond. Yeah, not too expensive. It's only 1 diamond, so yeah, you can afford it. So here we go. 1 diamond. It lights your dog on fire on top of it. Get in there, Steven. Go in there. So now that Steven's not on fire, let's go and jump right on in. And here we are, guys, the Twilight Forest biome. This is a pretty insane biome. And as you can see, it's always twilight here. It's never pure day or pure night. It's always twilight. All the little stars out and pretty insane. Tall trees everywhere. So let's go ahead and take a look at this mod. First thing we're going to be looking at is armor, weapons, and tools. So, let's go and take a look at this. Number 1, my favorite armor, honestly, and all that, is the fiery armor. So, it's made out of fiery ingots, which can be made by using an iron ingot and fiery blood gotten from the Naga. Pretty insane. So, it burns attackers, actually. It's pretty awesome. So, put this on. I'm going to wear this for the rest of the video. This is insane. So we can go ahead and summon a creeper and go and test this out. You hit it. 3 hits and it catches it on fire. Pretty awesome. I am not going to test this out on Steven, FYI. Don't even ask. Next thing we're going to look at is the Ironwood series or set. You know, set of armor, tools, and etc. So the Ironwood has its own enchantments with it. It could be made out of using live root and gold nugget combined. You combine those to make raw ironwood materials, put that in a smeltery, and it makes ironwood ingots. So, you can see that. Smelt it, gives you 2 ironwood ingots. And they each come with their own enchantment. I'm not sure if it's random. I'm assuming it's not random. It just comes with that enchantment. So, helmet has aqua affinity. Chest plate has protection 1. Leggings have protection 1. And ironwood boots have feather falling 1. Sword knockback 1, efficiency 1, unbreaking 1, and fortune 1. Pretty awesome. Now the next thing we're going to look at is the Yeti. Now this can be earned or, gotten by killing a Yeti. So what they do is it chills attackers. Whenever they hit you, it'll like slow them down, and I'm assuming it looks like ice blocks, because we'll get into that in a minute. And it can be made by using alpha Yeti fur. So it's obtained by killing an alpha Yeti, using its fur to make it. So this is pretty awesome. And it also comes with protection too for every one of them, including feather falling on the boots. So that is OP. Next thing we're going to be looking at are these different types of bows. These are called, they're called elemental bows, kind of. They're not all elemental, but they're pretty insane looking, and they do pretty insane things. So let's go ahead and summon our favorite creeper right here. Hi, Mr. Creeper. Prepare to die. So we have, first off, the ice bow. Let's slow him down a little bit. This will make him move like 5 times not faster, slower. So he just goes really, really slow everywhere. And eventually they'll wear off and he goes back to normal. Next, we have the ender bow. Swap places with Mr. Creeper. And there you are. Swap places again. And he actually died, so, yeah, pretty much like a normal bow, except you swap places. Tri-bow. Pretty self-explanatory. Most OP bow in here. 1-hit kill. It shoots 3 arrows at one time, as you can see right here. 3 arrows, and, pretty awesome. One of my favorite bows next to the ender bow. Last not least, the seeker bow. Tired of having to download hacks to get that, bow aura, well, you can just use this. You shoot kind of near an entity, maybe like 3 or 4 blocks within an entity. It just teleports to them. So, kind of an OP bow. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Maybe a little too OP, but still awesome. So the next thing on our list is not the bows again. The scepters, and we actually have a sword here. So, first off, the scepters, the zombie scepter summons your little, minions, I believe, zombie minions, and they'll fight for you. So, pretty awesome. He'll go find the nearest evil mob and go fight for me. Next is the Scepter of Twilight, and this just shoots things that... It just shoots ender pearls that kill other mobs. And that's pretty cool. The last one, the Scepter of Life Draining. Let's go and get Mr. Creeper out again. Shoot this Scepter of Life Draining, and it just drains his life. I'm not sure what the difference is with it, considering that, it pretty much just drains your life, which is the same as punching them, but, no. Whatever floats your boat. And last but not least, the Ice Sword. I believe this does the same thing as the Ice Bow, except you don't shoot the sword. Yep. So, pretty self-explanatory. It slows them down, and... Alright, so the next thing we'll be looking at is plants and trees. Just a bunch of trees here. They all do their own thing. I will not get into depth about these, because I could go on for an hour about what they all do. So, I'm just going to plant one of each, and you'll get to see what it does. And I won't demonstrate what it's used for. It just takes way too long. This mod is way too big. So, here we go. First one, Sickly Twilight Oak Sapling. Pretty much an oak. Except it's got a new wood. Next one. Oops. I just got rid of that one. No, don't worry. Canopy Tree Sapling. Huge tree. And, pretty much you see those everywhere. Next, Rainbow Oak Sapling. Very fun tree. It's rainbow colored. Who does not like rainbows? So, next one. Twilight Mangrove Sapling. Where did that go? There it is. This is the one that's over there, near my little, hub for this ModSpotlight. It grows up kind of like those trees you see in swamps. So, it's pretty awesome. Oh, and look, it has a nice little lightning bug on it. Next is a Darkwood Sapling. This one is a pretty... It's an okay tall one. It's a medium height, I'd say, compared to the rest of them. It's not too big, yet it's not too small. Next one is the Robust Twilight Oak Sapling. And this one's a pretty cool looking one. Give it a second to, Okay, so it doesn't grow with bone meal. Nice to know. And then the Tree of Transformation... Oh, never mind. Huge tree. Yet, here it is. The Robust Twilight Oak Sapling. Much better than the normal Twilight Oak Sapling. As you can see, this one probably almost goes up to the build height. So, use this one for tree houses in the Twilight Forest. This is actually a really cool tree. And finally, last but not least, the Tree of Transformation Sapling. This turns into the Tree of Transformation. And its leaves are... These are probably the most OP leaves I've seen on any type of tree. Just look at it. They're animated. What's not to love? And look, you got the nice little enchantment table words, scribble, scrabble stuff falling off it. Awesome tree. Alright, so the next thing we'll be looking at are animals and mobs. Okay, so first off, let's start with the normal mobs, just because, and the transformation powder, pretty awesome. So, first mob I want to look at. The Minotaur. Half man, half bull. He's got a golden axe, not too OP, so, you can kill him off pretty easily. Next one, Wild Deer. Just pretty much a deer. It drops meat. It's actually the cow's overworld twin, pretty much. Next we have Wild Boar. Self-explanatory, it's a boar. Red Cat. This guy will chase after you, I believe. He's a miner. Next, what we have. Let's go over Twilight Wrath, since I just mentioned it. Pretty much a ghost guy that will not directly attack you. He'll fly off somewhere and then wait while you're next to lava or mining and then push you off a cliff or into the lava. I don't like him. He'll just stalk you. He's a stalker, that's what he is. Skeleton Druid. You know, before I do all these, transformation powder. What this does is this turns any mob in here to its counterpart in the overworld. So, Wild Boar, it's a pig. Now let's go over here. This little evil dude. He's a villager. So nice. I know. It's too good. And, where is the Druid? The Skeleton Druid. He spawns in these little hut thingies. And, he will kill you with a hoe. Very scary. He's got moss on him. So, change him to his normal self. And it's a whip. So, next we have the hostile wolf. Pretty self-explanatory. It turns into a nice little wolf. And, let's see. We already did the red cat. What does he turn into? Another villager. Wow, who knew a villager's counterpart could be so evil? Anyways, we got other things here to look at besides the transformation powder, even though it's really cool. We got the hedge spider. It spawns in the hedge mazes. Forest raven. Yeah, you need a scarecrow for these guys. They're evil. Swarm spider. They will swarm you, as the name implies. They are very, very dangerous. Spawn penguin. These, what are not to love about these? They're penguins. Penguins are awesome. Miss penguins are love life, so forth. So, pretty much penguins. And last but not the least, bighorn sheep. They're just really cool looking sheep. The next thing we're going to look at for mobs are the Naga, the Lich, the Urghast, and Hydra. I just forgot the name for a second. And we'll look at some incomplete, not completed items. So, first off we have the Hydra. You know what? I don't even want to spawn these, but I'll do it anyways for your entertainment. Hydra, really creepy snake thing. And here it is. It's one of the boss mobs. You can find it in the Hydra area. I'm not sure what it's called. Oh, no, it's not the snake thing. Okay, the Hydra is the three-headed thing that will kill you. Okay, fun fact about the Hydra. When you chop off one of its heads, it'll grow 2 more back. Just FYI. Not fun. No. So, I don't even want to try killing that. That will take me forever. I'll do that in another video. Urghast. Giant gas. That's really fleshy and has arms on its side. I don't like that thing. Next thing. It's pretty insane, though. Twilight Lich. This thing you can find in the Lich castles that I mentioned earlier that I couldn't remember the name of. It has a scepter that can do all 3 of the scepters we looked at. But, it only drops one of them. So, you gotta reflect back its ender pearls it shoots at you to bust these shields and then kill it. Pretty OP mob. Last but not least, the snake thing. Finally, the Naga. This thing destroys anything in its path. And, there it goes. It's crawling around. And pretty insane. I will not kill these. These will take me forever. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Alright guys, last but not the least, of course, because there's a ton of stuff in this mod, we have the 2 not... I think they're just, in the making right now. So, first off we have... I think it's called, yeah, Spawn Apocalyptic Cube. This thing is really cool. I don't know what the patterns are all about here. It looks pretty insane, though, like an Aztec thing or something. And then we got the Adherent. It looks like a normal player, actually. Sounds like a skeleton, looks like a normal player. So, pretty insane. It's got that nice little pattern to it, too. It's got these little, like, I don't know what they are, fins or something on its hands. Pretty awesome. So, next we are on... What's the deal with this? Next, we're on to the extra fun stuff. So, yep, we're done with the mobs. And now it's the fun stuff. So, first off, we have some few blocks I really like. We got the Aurora blocks. And basically these just slowly turn different colors, like an Aurora Borealis, or whatever it's called, you know. So, one of my favorite blocks to build with in the Twilight Forest. I love building in Minecraft, so definitely for me. Next, we have the Fluffy Cloud. It's just a cool looking cloud thing. It doesn't do anything, it's just a block. And we have the Wispy Cloud, which is almost invisible. So this is actually really, really cool for building maybe bridges and all that. So those are some of my favorite blocks in here. Next, we have slide traps. And these basically just slide back and forth and try killing you. How fun is that? And they'll go whatever direction you put them, so make sure you put them the right direction, unlike I did. Destroy those. There we go. And this pretty much shows what they do. They'll go back, they'll damage you. That one just went all the way over there. There we go. And, they're pretty neat little blocks. I wouldn't consider them an entity because they don't have really life. They're just blocks. And, okay, next we're going to do the Castle Ruin block. These are really cool blocks. And they glow, kind of, and they have that, like, little They all come in different colors. So, these are probably one of my favorite blocks in here, too. And they're actually random. Look at that. I never noticed that. These are awesome blocks to build with. They're really just cool looking, you know? So, and, the last block, you probably saw this in the introduction. This is the table of uncrafting table. This is honestly the coolest block in here because let's just say, let's get out some materials real quick. Let's just say you mined, let's just say you mined 2 diamonds. And you're like, alright, I'm gonna make a sword. So you accidentally put those 2 there, this here, and grab the shovel. Oh no, I just crafted a shovel on accident. Now you only have 1 diamond left, but a bunch of sticks. So you're like, alright, I can just use this uncrafting table. Put it in here, and get your stuff back. The most OP block in here. Well guys, that's the Twilight Forest mod. Pretty awesome mod. But as you may know if you played this mod before, I did not showcase everything in this mod. There is a ton that I left out, a ton of structures I left out. If you want to figure out everything, go on the wiki or just download the mod for yourself. The download will be in the description, the download link. And that's pretty much it. Remember to like to TheCoffeeCrafter, or like on this video, subscribe to TheCoffeeCrafter, which is me, of course. And that's pretty much it. Bye-bye.